What if the life you're living now isn't your first? Take a moment. Close your eyes. Have you ever experienced memories that don't quite match anything from your current life? The idea of remembering a past life isn't just a spiritual belief. It's a subject that has intrigued scientists and everyday people alike. Some believe it could explain déjà vu, unexplainable fears, or even mysterious marks on the body. In this video, we'll explore different ways to access these hidden memories and what they could reveal about who you are today. This isn't about convincing you to believe in reincarnation. It's about opening a door to a deeper part of yourself you may have never considered. Before we jump into the techniques, let's first understand what past life recall means. It's the ability to access what seem to be memories or experiences from a life you've lived before. This idea comes from the belief in reincarnation, the theory that our soul or consciousness can live multiple lives in different bodies. Although there's no definitive scientific proof that past lives exist, there have been thousands of cases and studies exploring the topic. One of the most notable researchers was Dr. Ian Stevenson from the University of Virginia. Over 4 decades, he investigated more than 3,000 cases of children from different parts of the world who claimed to remember past lives, often describing people, places, or events they should have no way of knowing. Skeptics suggest these experiences might be the result of hidden memories, inherited traits, or even an active imagination. Still, some of these cases remain difficult to explain, especially when young children recall specific facts about distant times or locations they've never seen. No matter where you stand on the idea, looking into past life memories can be a powerful journey of self-discovery. Many people say it helps them better understand their current relationships, personality traits, or life choices. Now, let's look at some of the most effective ways to access those buried memories. And if you're still here, diving deep into these questions with me, let's make it official. Comment 100% down below to confirm that you've absorbed this part of the journey. It shows you're not just skimming, you're fully tuned in. Let's keep going. The regression meditation. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Picture yourself at the top of a staircase. With each step you take downward, you feel more relaxed, more at ease. At the bottom, there's a door, and when you open it, you step into another life, long before this one. This is a common technique used in guided meditation for past life regression. It's designed to quiet the conscious mind and help you reach deeper levels of memory. Dr. Brian Weiss, a psychiatrist and one of the leading experts in this field, has guided thousands of people through this process. In fact, a study in the Journal of Scientific Exploration found that 76% of participants in past life regression sessions described vivid, detailed scenes from what felt like other lifetimes. While this doesn't serve as proof that past lives exist, it shows how powerful this method can be for accessing the hidden corners of our minds. If you'd like to try it yourself, choose a calm, quiet space where you won't be interrupted. You can either record yourself reading a guided script slowly or use one of the many guided meditations available online. What's most important is allowing yourself to fully relax and staying open to whatever thoughts, feelings, or images come up. The dream journal. Your alarm goes off, pulling you out of a vivid dream. By the time you hit snooze, the memory of it is already fading, slipping away like water through your hands. Sound familiar? Dreams have long been seen as a bridge to the subconscious, and possibly even a window into past lives. The famous psychologist Carl Jung believed that dreams could tap into the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of ancient memories and experiences. One of the best ways to start exploring this is by keeping a dream journal. Keep it next to your bed and write down anything you remember as soon as you wake up, before the details disappear. Pay close attention to any repeating themes, unfamiliar places, or strangers who seem oddly familiar. A 2014 study published in the International Journal of Dream Research found that people who consistently kept a dream journal increased how often they remembered dreams by 30% in just 1 week. The more you stick with it, the better chance you have of catching those subtle hints from another life. As you collect your dreams, start looking for patterns. Do you frequently find yourself in a certain time period? Are you often playing a specific role, like a soldier, healer, or artist? These repeating elements might be more than random. They could be clues to who you once were. The talent trigger. Have you ever found yourself naturally good at something you've never tried before? Maybe you played an instrument for the first time and it felt instinctive. Or you began learning a new language and picked it up with surprising speed. These sudden abilities might be more than coincidence. They could be remnants of skills from a past life. Dr. Jim Tucker, who carried on Dr. Ian Stevenson's research at the University of Virginia, documented cases of children who demonstrated knowledge or talents they were never taught, yet closely matched those of the individuals they claimed to have been in a previous life. To explore this idea for yourself, try out different activities, especially the ones you feel an unusual attraction to. Keep a journal of your experiences and pay attention to anything that feels oddly natural or strangely familiar. You're not trying to become an expert overnight. Even small moments of déjà vu or comfort with something completely new can be meaningful. The goal isn't to prove anything, but to stay open to discovery. Along the way, you might uncover a talent or passion that's been with you all along, just waiting to resurface. The body whisperer. Your body could be holding on to secrets from a life you've lived before, an unusual birthmark, unexplained aches, or even a natural physical instinct. These might be subtle traces of past life experiences showing up in the present. Dr. Ian Stevenson's studies revealed that around 35% of children who claimed to remember past lives had birthmarks or physical traits that matched injuries or wounds from the lives they described. Take a moment to tune into your body. Are there any sensations or markings that have always felt mysterious to you? Maybe a scar-like mark you've had since birth, a recurring pain with no clear cause, or a strong reaction to certain stimuli. Any of these could offer clues. Try creating a body map. Draw a simple outline of your body and mark the spots where you feel something unusual or where you have a distinct feature. Beside each mark, write down whatever feelings, thoughts, or images come to mind. Don't filter or overthink. Just let your instincts guide you. This isn't about diagnosing anything medical. It's about giving your body a voice and seeing what stories might surface when you really listen. You may be surprised at what comes through. The emotion time machine. Have you ever felt a deep fear of water without any real reason? Or maybe being in a crowd makes you anxious, even though you've never had a bad experience. Perhaps a particular piece of music stirs a sadness in you that you can't quite explain. These powerful, seemingly random emotional reactions might be leftovers from a past life. Emotions can act as gateways to memory, and a 2013 study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that emotional memories are stored in a unique way in the brain, making them more intense and long-lasting. To dig into this further, try creating an emotional map. List out the strongest emotional responses you've had, the ones that don't seem to match your current life experiences. For each emotion, close your eyes and let your imagination flow. What do you see? Do any unfamiliar scenes or moments play out in your mind? Try not to direct the process. Just observe whatever appears. You might find yourself visualizing places or events that feel strangely real. These moments could be fragments of past life experiences, offering a new perspective on your current emotional world. The ancestral echo. It's possible that the memories you carry don't just belong to your past lives, but also to your ancestors. This idea, known as genetic memory or ancestral trauma, proposes that experiences can be passed down through generations in our DNA. A groundbreaking study published in Nature Neuroscience showed that mice could inherit fear memories from their parents. Although studies in humans are more complex, this research opens intriguing possibilities about the memories we might carry. Look into your family history. Are there any repeating patterns in behavior, fears, or talents that seem to run through generations? Do you share any unique traits with a great-grandparent you never met? Try this exercise. Write a letter to an ancestor you're particularly drawn to. Let your intuition guide you. What would you like to say to them? What questions do you have? You might be surprised by the revelations that come to light. The time travel trigger. Sometimes, certain places, scents, or objects can unexpectedly trigger a strong sense of familiarity, like stepping into an old house and instantly feeling at home, or touching an antique and sensing a strange emotional pull. These moments, often brushed off as déjà vu, could actually be glimpses of past life memories resurfacing. Interestingly, a 2012 study published in Cognitive Science found that déjà vu may be connected to how our brains store and recall spatial memory, suggesting it could also play a role in remembering experiences from other lifetimes. To explore this idea, try putting together a time travel kit. Gather items from historical eras or cultures that fascinate you, whether it's a vintage key, a medieval coin, or a piece of traditional fabric. Spend quiet time with each object and notice what thoughts or emotions come up. Visit museums or historical landmarks and pay close attention to how you feel in different spaces. Do certain time periods or regions evoke a stronger emotional reaction than others? Document everything in a journal. Over time, you might start to see patterns, recurring places, styles, or emotions that could offer insight into who you might have been before this life. The soul connection. Have you ever come across someone and felt an immediate, powerful bond, like you've known them forever, even if you just met? That feeling might go beyond ordinary chemistry. It could be what some call soul recognition, a connection rooted in a shared past life. Dr. Michael Newton, a counseling psychologist, explored this through more than 7,000 regressions, both into past lives and the space between them. His findings suggest that souls tend to reincarnate in groups, taking on different roles for each lifetime. Reflect on the people in your life who've sparked that kind of intense reaction, whether positive, like an instant friendship, or deep romantic attraction, or negative, like a strong dislike without a clear reason. Write down how you met them and what your first impressions were. Then allow your imagination to drift. If this person had a role in one of your past lives, who might they have been? A parent? A sibling? A mentor? Perhaps even a rival. This exercise isn't about proving anything, but about exploring your inner world. Whether the impressions you receive are actual past life memories or symbols from your subconscious, they can still help you better understand your relationships and yourself in the present. If you're ready to unlock even deeper truths about the universe, click on the next video. Your journey is just beginning.